Hey everybody again, welcome to another video of mine. I'm going to do another review this time about a new keyboard. It's the Logitech G710 Plus. It's a mechanical keyboard, and first we take a look at the box, obviously, because that's what people want and people want to see. Me, I don't care. A box is a box, and the stuff in it is way more important than this thingy thing. Anywho, if you look here, you get a bunch of mechanical stuff. Nobody cares about this, actually. Well, maybe just me. But anyway, this is the box. I think it's a regular box, nothing too special. So away with the box. So, like I said before, this is a mechanical keyboard, and it has brown switches. I've used this now for about a month, maybe a bit longer than that, and they use these rings underneath the keys, which you can see over here, and they actually make sure that you make less noise when you press the keys, because that's one of the things. The disadvantages of a mechanical keyboard usually is that they make quite a lot of noise, and these ones, due to the rings I guess, don't make a lot of noise actually, I think. So that's kind of what it sounds like to me. And well, let's look at the keyboard layout here for a bit. So you have your regular set of keys here, obviously, and on the left side here you have 6 programmable macro keys, which you can use, which you can set up with the software that comes with this keyboard. And you have 3 different modes for it. So each of these keys you can program 3 times, so you have a total set of 18 macro keys with this. So that's quite a lot. If you play MMOs and stuff like that, probably quite useful. To me it's not really useful, because I don't play MMOs, as you might know. I only play FPS games and stuff like that, where they aren't really useful. But still, I think it's a good feature on the keyboard, and I think it adds value to it. So let's take a look at the other keys here. These are the memory keys you can use, the memory slots actually I'd call it. This is the record button for recording a combination for these keys. With this button over here you can go to gaming mode, which disables stuff like the Windows button. Then over here you have the light buttons, and the keyboard has 4 different light settings, so 4 different kinds of intensity. I'll show you right now. So that makes 4, and this is off obviously. You can turn on the WASD and the arrow keys separately from the other keys, as you can see here. And when you press this button over here, the other ones turn on as well. Then you have a couple of media keys here to play, stop, previous song, next song, a volume slider kind of thing, and a mute button. What I do like about this keyboard with the light is that you have all these kinds of different intensities for it. And I used to think that it had no added value for me. But these days I do think it's quite a nice feature to have actually, the lights. Now I have them, I'd like to keep them actually. And I've heard some stuff about the lights dying pretty fast. For some people I heard they died within like 2 or 3 weeks. So far I've used this for over a month now, and I've had 0 problems with it. So it might be that they just have bad luck, or I might be lucky. I don't know for sure. If we take a close look at the keyboard, you have a wristwatch here, a wrist rest here, which is obviously removable. And as you might see here on the wrist rest is a little hole here. And if we turn the keyboard around, you'll see there's a gutter here. The gutter is used for when you use a headset, so you can route your cable through underneath your keyboard. This way the cable won't be on top of your keyboard and in the way of stuff. So this way you can nicely route your cable. Another thing this keyboard has is an extra USB port here. This will cost you a USB port on the back of your computer, because this has dual USB. One for the keyboard, one for the USB. Anyway, I kind of have to say I really like the keyboard. I used to already have a brown switch Nopo Mini, it's called. It's a keyboard I got from China or Japan, I can really remember. And I really like the brown switches best. I used to have a black switch keyboard. I thought they were way too heavy for gaming. I really had to put in the effort to press those buttons down. I also have a keyboard with Cherry MX Blues, which I think are horrible for gaming, at least for first-person shooters. Also, they make a lot of noise with the clickety 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 click, as you might hear in some people's videos who play games with those. It's crappy as hell. Anyway, I really like this keyboard. I do think the downside of this keyboard is the price point. Right now it's about 120 euros, I think, which I do think is quite on the high side of keyboards. Then again, they do last you a very long time, and they do keep their freshness when you press buttons. This might sound weird, but if you ever play on a mechanical keyboard or you press down on these buttons, you know what I mean with the crispiness of a button press, which is way better than with a regular rubber dome. So, let me see here. I don't think there's much else to say about this keyboard. I've covered most of the points, I think. I guess it just comes down to thanking you for watching again and bearing with me through another review. And I hope to see you later.